The angry monkey and the aggressive toad. All out. Mr. Paul Gill.
Slinging words.
And me, Big T. I suppose we better tell everyone really why it's only us two today. I think it's only fair that the two individuals involved get a mild shout out for being mildly cock-ish. I don't even know if there's a word to describe how irresponsible.
There'll be some good banter in the gym, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. These guys are definitely going to get some shit from us. But yeah, we're supposed to be joined today by Banny Don Davin and Billy Cornell. Two great individuals, amazing guys, up-and-coming fighters. Had some fantastic fights on Fusion. Both of them doing really, really well. And they're on the up-and-coming event of Fusion, which is in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, March 5th.
Yeah, March 5th. And, you know, big hopes for both of them. They've both been really pushing it in training. And really, really, how can I put it? They've both, like, embraced this fight camp, I feel. As all the other guys as well, don't get me wrong. But they've both really put it in. So yeah, two guys to look out for. We've also got Diego Barbosa, another man. He's prodigy, isn't he? He's fucking something else, isn't he? Like not only is he just a proper gent, but
he's one of the nicest young lads you meet. So
he's
polite,
such a nice, polite guy.
Like carries himself well dressed.
100%, and but like. Like the way he trains and his athleticism, all that stuff.
Yeah, you see him do the warm-ups on Friday. He's like, now we're going to do a roll to a flip. And you're just like, Diego, fuck off, man. He's like flipping up onto his toes. But then you get fucking bigger guys trying to do it like B and Hector and shit like that. And it's just no, Diego, you carry on, sir. But
yeah, no, exactly. And but the thing is as well, he's such a nice guy about it as well. And he's willing to do or try anything
and he helps other people out. Like if someone struggles, he'll be like, "This is how you do it.
Yeah,
you can do it." He's not just like I can do it.
No, exactly.
Leaves him to it.
Yeah, he's like I say, he's another great upcoming guy. We've got Jack Sutton as well. Mm-hmm. The young lad, savage. Jesus, 17, and he's already was it 3-0? Is it now?
I think so, but I was chatting. We were getting changed the other day, and I was just talking to him, and he's just a good lad. He's got good technique.
Good lad, yeah.
And I've seen him spar, talking to Banny as well, I've seen him spar with Banny, and Banny throws bombs, and I've seen him give us good and take them.
Yeah.
He's got a good chin.
Yeah, definitely. He's a good lad, and his skill level's high. You know, he's been doing jits for a while as well. Like his ground game's legit, and as well as his stand up, and another great fighter to look out for. We've also got Craig Littlewood. What can we say about this?
The judoka.
The fucking judo machine.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ, man. Like Friday's class, we got him to just throw around a few, show us a few throws and that, and throw people around. And fuck, dude, I'd hate to be on the end of that.
He should sit. I've been on the end of it. It's fucking good, man. And I've done judo as well, so I've come down like I know it's a break, but I come down, boom, and I'm still like. Yeah, you got me. You don't even have to fucking try and tap me.
Yeah.
But I knew he was a black belt, so I was playing the game and putting my feet out, and he was just like, fuck yourself, you don't know shit about judo.
Yeah, he is good, man. He's fucking good. And again, his stand-up's really, really good.
The good thing about Craig, he's got long reach. I spar with him, and I've got long reach, and he's been out of my reach and bent my head back, and I'm just like, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, arms and legs just like literally everywhere. You know? But yeah, really looking forward to seeing this fight again. Like I think on the last time we fought for the title.
Yeah.
And he was just unlucky. He just got caught.
It's an unlucky strike, wasn't
it? Yeah, it's one of those things. That's what MMA is all about, isn't it? You know, like. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing him fight. And then we've got who else have we got left? Should know this.
Sarum fighting a Fusion.
No, he's not. Do you know what Aaron was supposed to...
Oh, he was meant to fight in Wales,
He was meant to fight in Wales, and unfortunately the guy he's supposedly fighting has pulled out with a knee injury. I feel sorry for Aaron. This is kind of like a regular thing for him that, you know, all the top guys seem to be just fucking pulling out or running away, unfortunately.
I think it's a lot of running away. Someone asked me in the gym, that lad that was down on Friday, was like, oh, who's like the best fighter? And I was like, well, one of the best is Aaron, like, because he's just explained the story of Aaron briefly, and then just saying that people run away from him. He had to do that call out on Twitter, the list he did.
Yeah, the big list, that was brilliant.
Yeah, and still people are running away from him.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Bama thing on Facebook, though, with Aaron?
No, I haven't, no.
From what I understand, someone put up a shout out towards Bama saying Aaron should fight for this title. He's one of the best in the division in this country that's not in the UFC, whatever. And load of people retweeted it. Aaron put up a thing saying, oh, if you think this is right, retweet it. So I retweeted it, and a few other people. And from what I can see, I think Bama have taken notice and now considering for the belt.
Yeah, cool.
Bama. That's what I saw on Facebook.
Man, that's really cool. Oh, good for him. He deserves
That's what he needs. He needs a big stage just to go, this is me.
Listen, he hasn't lost in 5 years, right? Okay. He's fought some of the top guys, like the guys that fight in UFC now. He's fought Brad Pickett. He's fought like a lot of those guys. And you know, he's done well. You know, like he's got a great history in the sport from the very beginning. You know, like he's been training since he's 6 years old. He deserves his chance. You know, like he's a great fighter. And I do understand if you're a coach, you want to protect your fighters, and you don't really want them to be fighting a guy that's going to be like sort of beating your guy. But listen, he needs that shot. He needs to be on Bama. He needs to get more shows, giving him an opportunity to win belts and show his skills. Because last time he fought on Fusion, man, he absolutely destroyed. Was it Vitor? Vitor something, yeah. I can't remember the guy's name. And the guy, I've seen the guy fight before, and he was pretty good. But fuck, dude, he's Aaron's a fucking machine. He deserves his chance.
It's when he unloaded those punches as well. I've said to him before, I saw some Dragon Ball Z shit going on. Yeah. Up against the cage, he was just fucking throwing out. Yeah. I was just waiting for the guys to drop.
Really interesting style as well. It's this real nice cross between Taekwondo, a little bit of Thai boxing, and like a good wrestling MMA base as well with it.
And it's karate as well.
Oh yeah.
Just bouncing around with that front leg leading out, ready to fuck someone up with a kick.
Yeah. I mean, he's really sort of owned his style, you know. So yeah, it's a shame we're not seeing him fight on Fusion, but. He was going to fight on a different show for a belt.
More a shame we didn't get his belt. That's what he needs. When he starts collecting belts, then people will be like, okay.
Mate, I had this conversation with him and I said, this is the way forward. Just go to different shows and collect those belts because he can do it. There's no one in his division, and I've seen a lot of the guys in his division, there's no one in his division that's going to touch him. And I personally put out a challenge to anyone in his division at the top to prove me wrong. But prove me wrong. Like, get in that cage with him and prove me wrong, because, like, I know 100% this guy's legit. He's all day long going to take anybody's belt, any title at that weight, you know?
Yeah. Well, this post I put up on Facebook, that if Aaron gets the chance, the Bama title is not going back to Bama.
No.
It's in Aaron's front room.
Yeah.
You ain't getting it back until he wants to give it to you and fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? That's the sort of level he's at.
I think the only thing with Bama, though, is like if he gets signed into like a lengthy contract with him, like a 5-fight contract. Unfortunately, with Bama, don't get me wrong, I'm not slating the show. I think they're a great show. Jude, one of the guys that runs it, he's a good guy. He knows what he's doing and stuff. But if they don't get him the fights, he could be waiting a long time to fight, and he doesn't want to do that.
Dropping out.
He doesn't want to do that 2-3 years at his age, Aaron. Now, because Aaron's like wants to push on and get as many fights done as possible. So that could be the only bad side for it. But as regards to taking the belt, he'd smash that belt all day long. So yeah, another guy to really watch this year, because this is his year. And then we've got Billy Hawkins making his debut, MMA debut. I've got high hopes for him. I think he's going to do well. He's been pretty legit with his training and stuff, so he's been good. And who else? There's one more person.
You got Nathan as well, haven't you? What's Nathan going about nowadays?
Nathan Wood. Yeah, he's fighting again in Bama, but he's fighting for I think he's fighting for the title. Is it next week?
It's soon.
Yeah, I think it's next week. And yeah, again, another guy who will be in the UFC. There's no ifs or buts. He's definitely going to be in the UFC. Is got all of the moves. Stand up's great. Ground game's great. Strong at his weight.
He's very strong at his weight.
Yeah, and stamina that would just keep going and going and going. So yeah, he's another kid to watch out for this year because he's definitely Nathaniel Wood is definitely the prospect. He's his little fight name, but he's definitely someone to watch out for. He's 100% going to be seen this year, I think, and I think he'll get a UFC fight this year, definitely.
It's just a lot about Nova, the amount of belts that are floating around. In a minute, you've got Diego's fighting for the belt, and at Fusion, and Aaron going to fight for a belt. You got Nathan fighting for a belt.
Banny already has a belt.
Banny already has. What was it? Semi.
I think it's semi-pro, but
and he's moved up to pro now.
He's moved up to pro, yeah. But I think he's doing a K1 fight on this show. See, do you know what? What I like about Banning, see, he's quite a thinker. So, like, in my mind, I've got this feeling that he's going to try this K1 fight out. Not that he's like, don't get me wrong, he's done K1 before. He's done loads of K1 with me.
Yeah.
But I'm just seeing if he's testing the water. Because he's the type of guy who'll go, do you know what, yeah, I'll go for a K1 belt. Stick as a K1 belt on, boss. Do you know what I mean? He's that type of... He'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Oh, Bunny don't give a fuck.
No. And I've got a feeling he's going to test this out, and he might just go, yeah, I'll have a K1 belt as well, and then I'll take a pro MMA belt as well.
Yeah, just do both.
He's a very talented...
why not?
Yeah, very talented individual. Still pissed that he's not here, by the way, guys. Fucking
we start on some banter.
Yeah, but we'll get him on in the future. It won't be a problem. It's interesting. I'm really excited. And then obviously, same night, got the UFC. Whew, McGregor. Woo! What can we say? What the fuck?
Dos Anjos. It's an interesting one for me because I didn't follow either fighter particularly until they were in the spotlight quite heavily. Yeah. So McGregor I wasn't sure of initially because of his mouth. I was like, this guy's chatting a lot of shit. I'm not convinced that he is what he is. And then I watched his fight with Chad Mendes.
Oh mate, what a fucking fight.
Just the way he just pinpointed his strikes.
Yeah.
And just beat him down.
Do you know what? Like that fight, like everyone kept saying to me, oh fucking yeah, he was a bit lucky. Chad Mendes this, Chad Mendes that.
Yeah, Connor's ground game shit. He was on his back looking
Fuck you. Conor McGregor played the game he needed to do to win the fight. And not only that, in my eyes, he won. Like, he won everything he could potentially have won in that game. He may have been taken down. I think
he got held down by how Chad Mendes is shorter, but he's a unit.
Yeah, but not only that, Chad Mendes is a fucking world-class wrestler. Right. So, like, fuck you. He went in that fight and he fucking owned him. Right, I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, if you need confirmation, you watch the knockout blow when he falls down the fence. You just see Conor with that left punch he got Aldo with, straight,
same
boom. He's done it before with a knockout exactly the same against the cage, boom, and they just fall down. And
hitting that timing perfectly, you know.
Just chin.
Yeah, completely. And the same with Aldo. Like, Aldo's an amazing fighter. Like, I respect him more than anything. And he... in my eyes, he deserves another title shot. Aldo,
definitely.
But in the same respect, McGregor trained perfectly the form to win that fight. You see it in the change rooms, like when he was when he's warming up. You see it in his movements. He trained for that.
There's a video somewhere of him with a poster, and he's doing that exact movement he was doing on the mats and just the left onto Aldo's chin on this poster. The exact same punch he knocked him out with.
Yeah. I mean, like, so you've got to take it off to this guy. He is something special, and he's not just talking the hype. He believes the hype. And when you've got a guy that believes it, man, that's more destructive than a guy with like loads and loads of skills. Like someone with true belief and that are never gonna stop in that fight. that's a guy to challenge. And also there's that whole thing of, you should never fear the guy that knows 1,000 moves. Fear the guy that knows one move and has practiced that 1,000 times.
Yeah, the Bruce Lee. Yeah,
dude,
10,000 kicks.
it's so true.
Yeah. Definitely,
it's so true. And he practiced that move. He knew that was coming, and he got his opportunity and he took it.
Yeah.
And also as well, he's been fighting at a lighter category. He's going up now. And I still, if you look at his body shape, he's a tall.
He looks like a fucking beast now. I've seen pictures of him recently.
But he's tall, he's not short. And
no.
He will sit in that category above him, easily. There's no ifs or buts, or do you know what I mean? He's going to sit there fine. People are worried, he's not going to be his natural weight or whatever. He's probably bigger than that anyways, and he probably cuts down.
Yeah, horribly cuts down, I think.
Yeah, so he's going to be fine. So, but it's going to be an excellent fight to watch. Actually, as well, guys, that we're going to do a fight companion for that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do a fight companion with that, with all the guys that are going to fight on the same night as well. They're going to come down, and we're going to watch the UFC together. You guys get to hear our reactions, so that's going to be pretty awesome.
Should be up Sunday night, yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but Rafael dos Anjos, again, as I said, I haven't followed him, but from when I've seen him, he's just legit.
He's fucking legit.
Fucking Cowboy got beaten.
Man, and Cowboy,
severely.
See, this is what people don't understand, and it's the same with Aldo. Aldo legitimately beat fucking loads of people for years, and then McGregor come along, and let's be honest, he fucking spanked him. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, because
McGregor won it before the fight.
That's exactly what I'm saying. He'd already won the fight before the fight, and Dos Santos the same thing. The guy's a fucking animal. I probably wouldn't get in there with him. He's a fucking monster. But I still feel like he's already lost the fight. From all the interview exchanges,
he's just getting beaten.
It's weird. The psychology of the fight is as much a part of it as the actual fight.
Yeah, that's McGregor, in it.
So it's going to be exciting either way, because they both come to fight, and that's what it's all about, you know. And Holly Holmes.
Misha
Tate, wow.
Interesting.
If there was two women I'd love to get in one confined
cage
space.
at a time.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'd get that cage door closed, turn the lights off, and they can do what the fuck they like to me.
You'd be beaten. They just knock you out.
I don't even care. I'd enjoy it. Do you know what? I'd enjoy being triangled by either of them. God damn. They're both hot. They're hot fighters and both legit, fucking great fighters as well. I think that's going to be a real good fight to watch.
It's interesting the ways with the Tate Rousey fights, how she fought with Rousey, especially the second time when she took her out of this first round. But I'm going to be honest. I think Misha actually was, no disrespect to her corner team, but it was giving her a bit shit advice with that. Because she kind of just ran at Ronda. Yeah. And that was her downfall. She come running at her, and the minute Ronda grabs you, this was the whole thing, with package, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's why Holly Holmes did so well, because she didn't fucking engage in that game, and when she did, she managed to push her away and get back.
Yeah, she took Ronda down and got out of an armbar.
Yeah,
didn't she?
completely. So, I think, I hope that Misha comes with a different game plan than just to rush. I
don't think she'll run at Holly, especially after watching Rousey try and rush her.
Man, I wouldn't run at her. Jesus Christ,
the
those
reach
punches!
That girl's got.
Fuck, man.
You couldn't get close to her.
Shit, but just legit. I've not seen boxing like that good in the women's division. Well, apart from Christine Cyborg, who is still my favourite fighter, just got to say, she's a legit monster. If I was going to take over the world and I needed someone in my team, she would have to be in my team.
Fair.
I couldn't. I'd just shut doors with her in and just go, do what you got to do, walk away, come back, and there'd just be a pile of body parts everywhere. And she's just fucking legit. And I really want to see her in the UFC. I really want to see her have her opportunity. Again, she deserves her opportunity. Besides all of the fucking, we're going to get a lot of people talk about the steroids and shit. Fuck that. She's been clean for so long. And listen, she's not the only one who's on steroids.
Everyone.
Let's talk about something a little bit worse than steroids. Let's talk about fucking a cocaine habit. Let's talk about like running someone over and then fucking jumping out of your car and fucking off.
And leaving you smoke in the car.
I don't even need to mention the guy's name. You guys will know.
Epic victory. Did you see, now he's coming back to fight Cormier?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
After that got announced, he got done for driving without insurance.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
It's just like, fucking
life. I don't understand it. He doesn't need to. Listen, even if he couldn't afford the fucking insurance, he's only got to go, Dana, can you sort something out for me?
Yeah.
Dana White will suck that guy's dick.
Yeah.
Man, he's like I'm not going to take anything away from his fighting. He's a legit fucking light heavyweight, a fucking monster, and I think he's only going to be better when he comes back.
Have you seen him recently? Him working out?
Fucking monstrous. You see what he was deadlifting?
Taking the piss.
Oh my God, the guy's a machine. But in the same respect, he needs someone with him, man. He needs a PA glued to him.
Yeah.
Go, look, that's not a good idea, John.
Shit.
John, look, dude, let's have a little think. Before you do that, let's have a little think about what we've got on a career here,
Yeah.
We want to...
I saw a press conference. Someone come up and it's like, "You're my favourite fighter, but you're like Kanye West. You're hard to like. You say stupid and do stupid shit.
Yeah.
You're not helping yourself."
I'm gonna say, no one likes Kanye West.
That's it, innit?
That's why he's £53 million in debt.
And
is it?
Mark Zuckerberg for a loan. He told him to mugged him off or something.
Yeah.
I haven't read into it.
I'm gonna be honest. Like that guy, just there's no purpose for him on this planet. I think they should send him to Mars. To be honest,
They could do, but some people want to go to Mars. So
do you know what? As well, he can take his fucking fans. They're all done with shit. Like him and his fans, they can all have a big cult thing together. Go up in a spaceship that's probably made out of his fucking underpants or something.
Yeah,
some bullshit that he come out with. Take the Kardashians with him, and then the world instantly becomes fucking 90% better.
True.
So yeah, fuck them.
True that.
Yeah.
Rant of the day.
I think I had to get it off my chest because I don't even like his music.
No.
I just find him just nauseating.
It's just a dick, isn't it?
Yeah, and like...
He's one of them people that says stupid shit because it'll get him attention.
Do you know what as
like
well?
We're saying the greatest songwriter like fucking Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And shit like this.
Yeah,
like, really...
but like even his fans were like saying... I'm sure they tweeted like... who's this new Paul McCartney guy? Well done Kanye for bringing him up,
bringing in new talent.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Like, you cannot be that dumb. But like, the guys. But I don't think he even does it to get attention. I think he actually believes in what he says.
The hype. He's like McGregor, but without the fucking bullshit.
Well, there's nothing there. Like, he's like fucking. He's like the kid in school that like. No one likes, but he loves himself so much he can't see it. Like he walks into a room and he's like cracking jokes that aren't funny and shit like that, and you're like, dude, no one likes you. And he'll laugh at that. He'll go, "Oh, you're so funny."
Yeah, you're a joker.
Yeah, but no, honestly, no one likes you, man.
Have you seen the Gay Fish South Park one with him?
Yeah.
That sums up Kanye West.
Yeah, fucking
watch that
perfectly.
if you haven't seen it. That'll sum him up.
Yeah, perfectly sums him up.
But fucking it's a home Tate.
Yeah, man.
I'm liking Tate's wrestling style. And a scrappiness against home. That's how I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I already feel like I know the result. I think Holmes is going to take it.
Yeah.
But I think if Misha comes out with a solid Thai style, moves around her, tries to pick her off, we're in for a great fight. We're in for a great fight.
It's two good styles against each other.
Yeah, man.
Because it was like if Ronda went in without a boxing head on, trying to be a fucking boxer. If she went in with a judo head on, we could have had a different style. Her staying away and then getting in real fights. It still might have happened, but she wouldn't have got as spanked.
I don't want to sound horrible because I know, like yourself and a few other people, about 5 other people in the world really like Ronda, but one of them being Dana White.
A bit more than fucking Cyborg.
There's only 5 people in the world that actually like her, but I hope that happens to Kanye. I really hope
someone gives him a kick in the neck,
and then he wakes up and realises I'm a cunt. Like, I believed my hype to the point where it was detrimental to my performance.
That's what happened.
And unfortunately, that's what happened to her. And I feel sorry for her because apparently there was the thing with her coach, like.
He's been done for fraud or some shit, is he not?
Some fucking bullshit. And I feel for her for that. That's bullshit. She doesn't deserve that. And apparently, like, I think I watched a video with you where they were going over what she was being said to her in the corner on that fight. Like, and it was all like bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, keep punching with her, Ronda, and shit like that.
And you're doing well, keep standing up.
And you're like, that's not how you be a corner man.
No.
Like, you go, fuck that shit, grab that bitch, take her to the floor and fuck her up.
Yeah.
Because that's your game.
Yeah.
And that's what she's good at. Again, I would never, ever fucking, if I had to fight her, never get close to her. She's legit. Judo's legit. Ground.
You just go in with your tie kicks. She doesn't throw kicks. That's the only way you go in.
Man, even that I'd be worried. If she'd throw a toe or something, and I'd be fucked. But, man, her game's legit, but she went in with the wrong game plan, and I feel sorry for her about that. But I'm glad it's happened now, because she has got a huge career ahead of her where she can change that shit. She goes and does some legit stand-up, not just boxing, some legit stand-up. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, whatever, Taekwondo. Gets that stand-up game in, works more on the ground. I still think, although she's got legit arm bars, I think the rest of the game maybe missing a little bit, but that might be just because I've only ever probably watched a minute of her fight because she's done so well.
Yeah, and there's never really been many, is there?
No,
to watch and understand her style.
100%. So I could be wrong on that, but I'd love to see her really fucking crisp that game up, legit, really good groundwork and really fucking legit stand up. And I think she'd be a fucking menacing person. Menacing.
Still young, isn't she? What is she? 28?
This is what I'm saying. She's still
29?
like at the beginning, man. Is she that old? I didn't think she was that old.
Yeah, she's a couple of years older than me.
You know too much shit about her, man. Have you got like a camera on her wall that you?
I think it's fairly public information.
Oh, is it? Okay, dude, I didn't know that.
There you go.
I just looked at her and thought, yeah, man, she's.
The crazy thing is, Conor McGregor is my age.
Yeah.
Madness.
Fucking 11. Shit, man.
Madness, and he's driving about in Bentleys at 11, and fucking mansions and shit.
Do you know what I love about that is that he, again, this is what a fucking dude he is. He didn't go, I want this amount of money for the fight. He went, I'm going to take a pay-per-view cut.
Revenue bonus, royalties, essentially.
Knew that fucking 90% of Ireland was going to watch the fight, and the UK, to be fair, and just smashed it, and good for him. Fucking deserves it.
He's played the game.
At the end of the day, he had to perform, and he did. So
that's what he says. He's like, I'm always right. That's why I get so much money.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Has he broke the gate record now? I think he might have.
I think he did.
It was either that or the Rousey Holmes fight.
It was Rousey Holmes.
It's either that one or him and Aldo.
That was fucking...
Because that was in Melbourne, wasn't it? That fucking stadium.
Yeah, fuck, man. But yeah, I don't want to... fucking... It sounds like I'm cunting people off when I talk about stuff like this. But, like, as a perspective for me, where I've been an instructor and a coach for so long, like, I see shit and I'm like, well, obviously everyone sees shit and everyone wants to put in and help someone, but you see things and you're like, like, just with a tiny bit of tweaking, you got this, and I think that's where Holly Holmes has been so lucky and McGregor's so lucky, because they've had that team around them, and that's what that team's done for them. They've seen that talent and they've gone, we're going to tweak this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And it fucking works, because the team that she's had, him and her had around him, have been legit, and that's what you need. And that's what I love about Nova as well, because we've got a fucking legit team, an absolutely legit team. You got fucking Rick, the fucking monster, Brazilian black belt, fucking just a monster. Like, I still haven't rolled with any black belt that is actually as good as him, and I've done a bit of rolling like in my time, and then you've got just the fighters in that whole thing as well. You've got like Jimmy Manoir, fucking all the young guns that we just mentioned, and you got like the black belts underneath Rick.
Yeah, like
little Mark,
who just kill you.
Dan, fuck man, it's just. Edge now. Edge is a fucking. Do you know that dude? Okay, I've got to tell you this story. Right? I've got to tell you this story. Goes to an event to corner Curtis, right? Who's another
heard this story. Yeah.
No, it's another fucking another belt holder, like MMA belt holder. Goes to corner him in this fucking 8-man tournament, and they wind up having like man short or something at the event. And he goes, I think it gets to like the final, and the guy can't carry on, but like they need to have a final fight or whatever. So Edge was like, oh yeah, man, I'll fight. And so the guy was like, yeah, all right. In like this cocky fucking fighter, he's gone, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do winner takes all. So like instead of it being like 500 quid each, it was like $1,000. So Edge was like, yeah, all right, yeah, no problem. Fucking goes in the fight, destroys the guy in like the first minute, and just takes the money and the belt.
Goes back to his fucking seat as well, didn't he? Infinite like stayed on eating or something.
Yeah. Because he was like he'd already eaten like and fucking probably had a beer or some shit as well. But yeah, a legit fucking fighter.
Edge is a savage.
Been around for ages as well. Like fought at UCMMA loads, you know, like he's a fucking legit guy. Tough as fuck. Got I can't remember the style of karate he does. But he does a really cool good style of karate, and he's legit with it. His ground game's sick, you know, really fucking good guy, and in great shape as well. Always in good shape. Fucking always in great shape. Yeah, Edgerson's fucking
and strong motherfucker.
That dude is fucking something else, but a lovely bloke. So that's what I'm saying. Of course, the team's fucking legit. Yeah, you know, absolutely legit. Back to the UFC card as well. So yeah, you've got McGregor, Holmes. Who else is fighting on that card?
I can't remember the fucking undercard, to be honest with you.
I can't remember
196,
off the top of my head. Do you know why? Because I'm so I'm looking forward to those two fights so badly that I've not even paid attention. I don't think
that's the problem with a big card like that.
Yeah, and then so that weekend. So yeah, basically it'll be Fusion and then that as well on the same.
That's a good
same
weekend
night.
of fighting.
Definitely. I've got a feeling there's a boxing event on as well.
Oh really?
I can't remember. There's some I read on Facebook, but yeah, man, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good.
Yeah, it's interesting. What do you think about Sage Northcutt? His tap? Did you see it?
I saw it. Apparently, he did something to his foot, from what I've read.
I heard he had a problem with his throat.
Or was it his throat?
That's what I heard. It might have been both, but I heard some issue with his throat. He couldn't breathe properly or something like that. I didn't read into it too much, but he had an issue.
It was a weird one. Like, don't get me wrong. Look, we both like do BJJ. We both know how the arm triangle works and things like that. So, and to see it like that, and everyone's going, "Oh, why is he tapping? Why is he tapping?" You don't know what's happening. Like,
if you watch the Gracie breakdown, Hannah breaks it down. And you're watching it, and from the camera angle set, it doesn't look like anything's going on. They switch the camera angle for about 2 seconds, and he taps, and Joe Rogan's like, "Oh, that's a quick tap." But if you watch Henna's one, he says the lock's actually in here, so he's tapped about 10 seconds after it was applied,
right? Rather
than it looks like it's just been locked in for 2. It was already locked in, but you couldn't see it because of the angle, which is again in MMA, isn't it? You can't if you're watching it and you don't
100%.
particularly know that well.
Yeah. If you're watching it, you can watch a fight at one angle, and it's a different fight to the other angle. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but,
that's why you have issues with the judges and like Joe Rogan and that don't actually have proper monitors to watch.
Yeah,
they're just watching it from the cage, so that's why you get some random results sometimes.
Some stupid results. I do again feel a bit sorry for him because, like, to be fair, he was like up and coming and
19.
And he's like 19, and all of a sudden, everyone's just everyone loves to turn their back on people when they lose.
Look at Rousey.
Yeah,
like, Rousey's
I was like that in the beginning. So
obviously, and everyone's like, Rousey's a dick, she chats shit. What has that woman done? She brought MMA to the UFC, female MMA to the UFC.
Yeah,
she held the belt for that long.
Yep.
She destroyed some legit motherfuckers like Katzengano, run across and got that fucking armbar. What's going on with that? You watch that, and she's just reaction of a champion into that armbar that she'd never practiced. No. She just decided to do it in the cage. All that shit.
Yeah.
And then, she loses once to a fucking world-class boxer and kickboxer.
and
I think she's won some
yep.
kicks in world champions. And fucking, yeah, everyone's like, oh, she's shit. It's like people talking to me, people who didn't know about MMA and know I'm into it, will come up and go, oh, did you see McGregor? I was like, yeah. Oh, that Aldo fight. That Aldo guy's shit. And I'm like,
no,
that Aldo guy's been fucking champion for 10 years, motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
if he kicks you in the leg, you ain't walking again.
Fucking ever walking again.
No.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. And it's funny, but that's the fight game. But that's the fight game from the perspective of people who know fuck all. And
which is a large portion of the audience.
Huge portion. And you do get that with a lot of people.
Which is understandable, because like I read a thread today, I was reading about something, and someone said, oh, I hope the fight stays standing up, because all that ground fighting's just boring and pointless.
Brilliant.
You're like, it's MMA.
Yeah.
And like, people don't understand, like, if that dude went on the floor with like whoever, even a white belt down at Nova, they'd get thrown around.
Of course they would.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Savagely, you would, like, you don't understand how helpless you actually are.
Mate, like, that's the whole point. And like, and listen, that's the birth of the MMA that we see today. Was Royce Gracie took BJJ into a cage and
against Ken
challenged. Yeah, well, yeah.
Back in the day. Let's get onto that in a bit.
Yeah, we'll get onto that in a minute. But like, he did that back in the day, and proved that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 1-on-1 with any other martial arts style was the strongest style.
It's like the Gracie Open Challenge, isn't it? Where they were inviting people down to the gym just to batter them.
I think they're putting up like $500,
something like that, which was a lot back in the day. Wasn't it?
Huge, in the 80s or whatever. And then they were just destroying people. But that changed martial arts forever because it took away all the bullshit. And obviously now just knowing BJJ isn't enough, because everyone has now started to learn BJJ, wrestling, judo, etc., and combine that with boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, taekwondo, karate. You know, again, creating a proper mixed martial arts. Let's get on to this fucking Royce Gracie and Ken Shamrock fight over the weekend as well at Bellator.
Legitimate display of mixed martial arts.
Oh my God, what? Just what?
It's just jokes, isn't it?
Oh man, like, don't get me wrong, like, even at the weigh-ins, they both look fucking scared. Like, and also as well, Royce Gracie was just about 190 pounds. Ken Shamrock was like 207 or something.
Okay.
So there was a fucking bit of difference there.
For a dude like Ken Shamrock, that's a big motherfucker.
He's a legit monster. Anyway, and like, so you can think like are they both like nearly 50?
I think they're both over 50, I want to say.
Right. So you looking at Royce Gracie's looking over and going, fuck. Last time we fought was blah blah blah. Maybe he's gone and learned some jiu-jitsu. Maybe this is going to be tough. Look at his body shape. You know, this might be a tough fight. Like, I'm not saying that is what he guys. I'm not saying that is what he thought. I'm just saying this could be what he's thinking.
Understandable.
Ken Shamrock's looking over, going, this motherfucker has beat me twice, and not only that, he's fucking legend, Gracie legend, and I've got to stay away from this dude. So they're both, you know, and they go, I'm like, fuck, we're both like getting on now, you know. So like you're looking at that and you go, oh, you can feel the tense, you can feel the hype. Gets to the fight, they're moving around each other. They still look like they're a bit afraid to interact, and then they start throwing kicks and shit. And I've never seen Royce throw kicks like that. Anyway, he's throwing kicks for like, and then the hands start going, and then all of a sudden, they're fucking on the floor.
There's a bump to a groin.
Yeah, it was a bump. Yeah,
which it doesn't look like a low blow, because Ken Shamrock didn't react to it how you would if he got even needing a cut.
Yeah,
when he gets like fucking in your groin, you're still like, the look on your face is like, I've been hit in the dick.
That's right.
But he doesn't. He only looks like that when he's been taken down and beaten.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, legitimately, he got taken down. And if you watch the fight, Royce like held both
the arm down next to
Ken's arms, like next to his waist, and then hammer fisted him with the other hand. Now, if I was the ref for that fight, I would have looked at that in a couple of ways. I would have looked at it and gone, okay, so Ken can't tap with his hands. He can verbally tap, or he can tap with his feet. So I need to keep an eye on that. 2, because his arms are trapped, he can't fucking really defend himself.
Do anything, so he's just going to sit and eat hammer fists.
He's going to sit and eat hammer fists.
As a 50-year-old.
That's 50-year-old.
Probably not good.
Exactly.
Not good for anyone, but for a 50-year-old.
And then the next thing is that, well, if he can't improve the position, whether it's a shit position or not, whatever the way it looks, then he's lost a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, but then in the other aspect of it, he got bumped in the groin. Maybe they should have been, but it happened so
down.
quick.
He didn't fall down.
No.
He got taken down.
Yeah. But then you couldn't. I think at the angle you couldn't see his face.
No.
So you don't know whether there was a bit of a grimace on there, like, oh fuck, I've been hitting a nut. But anyway, just a bit of a weird fight. Anyway, a great payday for both of them.
Sick.
Well done to them, and great for the fans, because the fans love that stuff, and we all love that, don't we? Like,
when it come up, fucking hell, Ken Shamrock when he was in the WWF with his fucking blue shin pads. I used to think that was the fucking most amazing thing ever. I love Ken Shamrock.
Completely.
His fucking ankle lock.
Yeah.
And then found out he was in UFC back in the day. You're like, oh fucking hell, he was actually a legit buff.
Guy back man. In the day. Him and his brother Frank as well. I say his brother. It's not his real brother, I don't think, but
it's something weird, isn't they?
Yeah, I think they both were adopted, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Frank was another legit fighter. Got fucked up by Bas Rutten, but he was a legit fighter.
But Bas Rutten is a fucking savage.
Let's be honest. There's a few people I'd like to meet in a dark alley, and Bas Rutten's one of them. That guy is just fucking. He's mental as well.
Yeah, you watch his videos where he's talking about bar fights, and he's like, you get the edge of the table and their head, and just fucking, you're like, mate.
Yeah, it's fucking
crazy, bitch.
Surprised he hasn't murdered people. Well, he probably has.
Yeah,
fucking,
sick though.
Yeah,
absolute legend.
And then you had the other fucking random fight. Kimbo and fucking
Kimbo Slice versus Dada 5,000.
Yeah, Dada 5,000. I mean, what? First of all,
you had the originator of bum fights who used to fight in the back garden.
That's it. And then you had a fucking bum.
And then you had him who then monetized the bum fight. So the idea of the hype was a hood fight from back in the day that never happened is now happening in the cage.
Yeah.
Don't do any cardio before you go in though.
No, that's it. What you're going to do is eat McDonald's and KFC and then go and fight on a full stomach and just look like a cunt.
Yeah. Just outright look like a cunt.
Yeah, fucking walked in with an orange fucking mohawk. Dude.
Like a chin strap in his beard.
Oh, fuck off. Like, you're just a cock. And he outweighed fucking Kimbo by a lot, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like 265 or something, and Kimbo was like 235.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was a big difference in weight, but it doesn't matter.
They just did it as open weights then. They didn't make him cut down weight.
I think it must have been, yeah. Okay. But Kimbo again, watching him, he fucking scraped that fight. I don't care what anyone says as well. It wasn't like a clean win. I wouldn't have said if that had gone on for another minute. I think they both would have been stretchered out.
Yeah,
they were fucked.
Yeah,
like. And does MMA really want to be putting this type of shit on?
That's old school MMA. That's old school UFC.
Yeah,
it's just fucking
I can't.
Stupid fights where they just end in a ridiculous way. It's like that fight where I can't remember who it is back in the day where someone just he's punching the dude in the groin like 8 times in a row.
Fucking hell, that was
I can't remember who that is, but back in the day it's that kind of vibe. That's what Bellator seems to be nowadays.
But to be fair, they've signed some fucking
they've got some
now.
sick guys, but the problem with that, you're going to get tarred with the same brush. You'll be like, you fight for that Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah, true.
That's putting on clown shows.
But on the other respect, what's fucked the UFC up is Reebok. You know,
mate.
Fucking over the fighters' money and shit, and all the fighters with any sense have gone, do you know what, fuck this. I'm going to go where there's actual money to be made.
Yeah, well, you're earning money off your sponsors.
Yeah.
Because one guy, I can't remember his name, that guy who left and everyone was going mad about it. They were saying the UFC offered him more, but it was if he won the championship, he would then get paid that money.
That's
which
right.
is then evidently down to the UFC, not down to his performance.
Yeah.
For instance, Miesha Tate was the #1 contender, but because Rousey had fought her twice, she fought home.
Yeah.
The UFC just said, no, fuck it, we don't want that fight, we'll fight home again.
Yeah.
Fight home for the first time rather than you again. So that's just how it happens. You can't... It's like Aldo saying, I want to fight, and Dana White's well like, fuck yourself, I don't really want to give you that fight.
Yeah.
After Aldo's been champion forever.
Yeah, I think he deserved a fight, but in the same respect as well, they've got to look at what's going to bring viewers to the
What's
UFC.
going to sell, yeah.
And I don't think the second fight would. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Not straight away.
Not yet.
Dos Anjos, if he beats him, then we'll be like... If he goes up to fight fucking Robbie Lawler...
Oh, mate, I can't even think about that yet. I can't even think about that. Could you imagine that?
I think there'll be a lot of movement from Conor and a lot of picking away.
Man,
just picking and picking at him. That's the only way.
But Lawler's the same. That dude can scrap. He can move. He can fucking be in and out. He'd be a fucking cunt to fight.
It's like when he fought. What's the lad's name? He ended up breaking his fucking nose horrifically. You know that fight where Robbie Lawler come out with a mouth gash?
Oh yeah.
I know he walks out to fucking Tool as his theme tune as well.
Was this the last fight yet?
No, the one before, I think. Because he won the last one on decision, didn't he?
Yeah.
I can't fucking remember the lad's name. But anyway, yeah, they just went on for that many rounds and just killed each other, didn't they? Pretty much. Which is ridiculous. Whereas if he had against McGregor, I think McGregor would pick him away a bit more. And he'd swing.
Yeah, it would have to. I think he would have to because, I mean, I don't know what McGregor cuts down from.
I think he's at his natural walk around weight now. Because when you see him cutting down, he's fucked. You see some of the pictures of him at the weigh-ins and then how he is now from the two divisions. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a different dude.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just what I mean for him. Cutting down again, though. If he goes down to defend the other belt.
I don't know. I don't know how he would do that or what.
Especially if he goes up. If he goes up, he won't go back.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If he went up to Lawler's weight, I mean, is that actually him having to put on weight? Like, that's that's something else.
Yeah, if maybe he defended with a new belt for a while and then went up after he's naturally grown to the size.
He would be the only person to hold two belts legitimately
and defend them rather than hold them independently and fight. Because he's planning to go up and down and fight. Good
luck to him, man.
I hope he does it. Fucking beast.
Good luck to him. Beast. Fuck it. This is what the UFC is all about. And
I hope, as we were talking about the other day, that he leaves. He doesn't stay long enough to lose all his shit. He gets it, kills the game, as he says, kills the division, dead in the water, and then fucks off.
Yeah.
And goes and does a few films, earns even more money because that cunt's making back. He made 13 million out of the fight.
Yeah. 1 million a second.
He was on the fucking dole, wasn't he, before he was in the UFC?
Yeah.
That's why he trained so much, because he was just on the dole and was like, I'm going to be a fighter.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. That would be a good life to have, to be on the dole, but you could train all the time knowing you could focus on that, rather than having to go to work and then come to the gym and try and focus on it.
Yeah,
I think that's definitely...
That's something I feel sorry for some of the up-and-coming guys, because some of them don't have that opportunity today. They have to work. They can do any job, really, can't they? Like, from manual labour to being in an office or whatever, but it's hard to then make the time to train and train like a professional
and train properly. Like, I know when I've got injuries and that, I can't train as much as I want to because I know I'll hurt tomorrow, and then if I'm loading some shit up some stairs that's heavy as fuck, it's just gonna make that worse. It's like my finger where I've done my fucking tendon and carrying stuff upstairs. That would be better by now.
Was it carrying stuff upstairs, or was it finger in your bum?
It was finger on my bum, but carrying stuff upstairs made it worse.
And they're not small fingers.
They're big old fingers.
They're fucking some monster fingers here.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one of those things, isn't it?
It's difficult, but I do believe that this is his time. We all were thinking before. See, this is the great thing about this Conor. Like, the way he makes you feel about this next fight, because it was the last fight.
Next fight, isn't it?
The last fight was right. Can he do it? He's talked the talk as he got the walk to go with this, and he fucking did. And now he's stepped up a fucking whole weight class. And again,
another Brazilian champion who ain't no fucking joke either.
And then he's talking the talk, and then we're all going, now has he got this fucking?
And he's taking on fucking Verdum as well, because he's chipping in shit because he's mugging off Brazil, and he's fucking come at me, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, I know. But then
Verdum, no. Let's be real. Have you seen a picture of him as Roy Nelson where they photoshopped Conor McGregor's face on it?
Yeah,
so he's heavyweight.
But could you imagine? If he went all the way up to the...
Just fucking ruined everyone, yeah.
Just went all the way through the weight classes.
And then lost it all and fucked up Mighty Mouse and then left.
Could you imagine?
Somehow just didn't eat for a year.
Walked in the cage and just fell on him, and then he won the fight.
Boom.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah, fucking hell. It'd be hilarious. Like, or if he just went all the way up, all the way through the belts, took them all, and then was like, fuck you, I'm retiring on an 80 million, and then then starts promoting UFC events. Like,
Conor McGregor Promotions or whatever he calls it.
Conor McGregor Promotions. Fucking
joker.
Wicked, mate. Wicked.
Joker. Killed the game, as he says.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's definitely got. Well, we're talking about it now, man. That's what it's all about.
I'm saying I never really used to like him.
Yeah,
I wasn't that into him, man.
Yeah,
and then I like his positive attitude. I'm very into his movement and shit. You see me fucking running around the gym like a dickhead.
Yeah.
I like doing that shit, and that's how
I see more of the dickhead thing.
Yeah, obviously.
But
obviously.
No, I know what you mean. The movement thing's really big at the moment. Like, there's a lot of guys using these movement specialists, like improving their game and stuff. Fucking man, it must work because lots. Carl Conduit did it, didn't he? Before the Lawler fight, and he had this guy working with him and moving around and getting him doing some stuff that we'd think, oh man, that's crazy, but it helped him, man. It worked. It worked a treat for him, you know. So it's a big part of the game.
Yeah,
big part
definitely.
of the game.
It's Ido Portal, isn't it, that Conor McGregor works with? Have you seen some of that dude?
Yeah, man. Have you watched some of his videos?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Some of the shit he's doing is just like...
I'm watching him.
Gunnar Nelson as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he trains with Conor, doesn't he? So there's videos of those too.
Man, just like fucking... It's like watching a movie. You know, like when you see a superhero, that's how you think they move, you know, like... It's like gliding.
Because he used to be a capoeira, didn't he?
That's
right. He did capoeira for years, and when you see him throwing the kicks, you're just like, fair. He's doing fucking ridiculous backflips, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, there was talks of GSP coming back, wasn't there?
There is talks, as well as BJ Penn.
I'm sure... Oh, fucking BJ Penn.
But GSP...
Did you read the thing about BJ Penn?
With the allegations of him being a fucking cokehead or
just
something.
Another one. You're just like, can't do that to the guy.
No. It's like the most chill. It's like BJ Penn, little Hawaiian dude.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Just don't do that. That's not how I see BJ Penn.
No.
You know. Like,
yeah, I don't know where the source was from, but I saw it on Facebook of someone saying about it.
Yeah.
And he responded to it, so it's fairly legit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But still, like...
It's interesting. A lot of the old guard that have been away for a while are coming back. Fucking GSP, who's been training forever. He's never stopped training. There's videos all the time of him doing gymnastics and shit, and he's caning it. But it'll be interesting if he come back.
I think his last fight with what's his name? Go Beard, Go Home. Oh, what's the guy's name?
I can see who you're talking about.
You know the guy I'm talking about. The one that never makes weight. He fucking really struggles. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's going to bug me the whole of the rest of this show. Anyway, but I think he struggled in that fight. I think GSP really struggled. And I think that was a bit of an eye-opener for him. I think that made him realise that you're not invincible. Don't get me wrong, fucking one of the best fighters I've ever seen, pound-for-pound fighters ever. But you're not invincible.
No one is, are they? And
there was moments in that fight where I actually thought he lost, which was completely different because he fought. Was it Nick? Did he fight Nick before?
Nick Diaz, yeah.
He did, didn't he?
Sure, it was Nick, yeah.
And he legitimately owned him. Like Nick, don't get me wrong, Nick was great fighter. Fucking beast, probably a beast outside
Nick ain't no fucking joke neither.
Probably a beast outside the fucking octagon as well. Wouldn't want to piss him off, but he in my eyes, he fucking manhandled him that whole fight, and he just stopped him doing anything.
Yeah,
you know, he controlled him. So like GSP in my eyes, he's legit. He's fucking, but then he's got to be right in the head to be back fighting. He hasn't really
Anderson
been.
Silva. Talking about being right in the head with that second fight when he's coming out and he's crouching down on the ground as he's walking out and stuff.
He was scared. Like I understand it. It's the first time you ever lose like that, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, because he got beat the first fight and broke his leg the second fight.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
doing his fucking movement shit, and Weidman just caught him.
What it was, I think Weidman was working on these blocks, and he cross blocked, caught him with his knee on Anderson Silva's leg. And fuck, nothing's gonna, you're not gonna absorb that type of thing. It's just gonna break your leg. Because Anderson Silva's kicks are legit, and that shit was going in at power. So yeah, that's a hard thing to come back through. I don't think if that ever happened to me, I'd struggle to come back into any type of fighting, just for the fear of that happening again. So, and I don't know, man. He's old. He's old now. Well, it's not old,
so
but
over 40, isn't he?
Yeah, like people like. Don't get me wrong. He's again was one of the best pound for pound fighters ever. But to come back now, I don't know if it's a good idea for him. He's had his legacy. Why not take the time out and train someone up? Why not make the next fucking prospect, like the next prodigy of this game?
Yeah.
Because you've got the tools. I mean, I know not everyone can be an instructor, and this is another big thing. Not everyone can be a coach or an instructor. Like, takes a certain type of person to be able to teach. In the same respect, he has the knowledge. He could pass that knowledge on, I
know his son trains MMA.
Oh, really?
I saw a video of him sparring his son.
Really?
And this was a while ago as well, so I guess his son's a bit older.
He's had some really good, he's had some good boxing fights, some Muay Thai fights. He's been around, man. People don't realise that. He's been around.
Yeah, and he's a legend. Just the stuff he used to pull off. And
the fact that there was a story saying that he used to eat a fucking a Whopper before he fought. It was his thing. I just kicked the microphone. But that was his thing. He was, his diet was never perfect or anything like that.
Yeah. Makes sense, man. If you can control it and do it, and it brings you a little bit of pleasure and calms your brain down before the fight.
That's it. Yeah. So.
That's why people go out after the weigh-ins and get fast food, don't they, or a pizza?
Of course they do.
Because you haven't eaten for fucking however long.
Yeah.
It's like the lads down at the gym knocking their weight off now. And it's all starting to get a bit antsy down there because everyone's starving themselves.
It's all fucking trying to bite each other.
That's it, isn't it?
But
yeah.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. I do love all of that stuff. I do feel this is a big changeover period. There was a period where you had what's his name? Fucking Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture, TLTs, Vitor Belfort back then. We had this group of guys in the UFC that were in that changeover period, which is what's happening now, and they all faded out and then sort of died nicely and went off and did their own things. And I'm having that period now where you've got guys like Anderson Silva and a few others that are just sort of veering off out of the game, and you've got these new guys coming in. And it's nice. It shows a good progression for the sport,
Yeah. Look at UFC 10 years ago to now. You would have a boxer versus a Muay Thai guy.
Yeah.
Now you might have someone who's a little bit better at Muay Thai and someone's a little bit better at boxing, but they both still know all sorts of shit.
Yeah, definitely. It's a much better mixed martial arts game. And it's much better to watch, I think, as well.
Oh, but, definitely.
Don't get me wrong. Take nothing away from the guys or from the styles were back then, because that's how it's got to here now. But I could definitely enjoy watching fights now, and the skill level's so high.
Yeah, and I like how the crowd appreciates groundwork more now as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So when I started watching UFC, it must have been 90 or something like that.
What's happening with the fucking heavyweight division? Everyone's injured.
It's fucked, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. What are they doing?
There's no one really that I'm excited about apart from Verdum in that division.
Oh, don't.
And Overeem.
I was about to say, what about Overeem?
Fuck! Yeah, I'd like a bit of Overeem.
I'd fucking...
Oh, and Frank Mir.
and Frank Mir, yeah.
I love Frank
I'd
Mir.
Overeem all over Overeem, because he's just Overeem. He's fucking hell, man. I love watching him. I've watched him since Pride and shit like that. Frank Mir, again, the fucking geezer's legit.
The only thing about... He's one of my favourite fighters. If he got a bit more in shape, because he's at the fucking top end of the heavyweights now, he's a big boy now.
Yeah.
If he cut down a bit again and got a little bit of speed back.
Yeah, did you ever see the fight where he fought... who's the big guy from wrestling?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Fuck!
Which one? The one where he taps him out with a heel hook?
No, the one where...
or the one where Lesnar fucking destroys him on the floor?
Yeah, just fucking train wrecks him. Just...
Yeah, ran into him.
And it's just what the fuck just happened?
That was the thing with Lesnar, because he come in and he was the biggest bully in the park.
Oh, he was huge. He was cutting from 300 pounds.
He wasn't essentially the best in the game, but he just used to lay on people. Like when he won the belt against Couture, he got him down and just hammer fist him in the head. But then when you get someone like Overeem coming against Lesnar...
Was that Couture? Was that... No, that was someone else, dude.
No, Couture knocked out like that. He also knocked out someone similar in a similar way. That's what I'm saying. His technique was knock him down, get on him, and just fucking hit him in the head.
Remember that guy? The other guy was 10-0, and then
he
fought. That's when he
Mohawk.
fought. Yeah, and that was...
say shave sides?
No, you're talking about... Wait, hang on, dude. We're getting confused here. You're talking about... That guy was 6'10", fucking... I can't even remember his name.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Tim Sylvia.
Yeah.
Right? The other guy that he fought, that he fucking hammer-fisted in the head, was Carwin.
Shane Carwin.
And Shane Carwin had fucking like hands of lead. I remember watching, like, he was 10-0 and he was like bum, and then this guy would just go like a fucking tree. Like, and I think he caught Lesnar.
He did
a couple,
yeah.
and then
he took him in the second round.
And then somehow he gassed, and then Lesnar took him to the floor.
Yeah,
and he caught him with a big shot. Like,
no, Lesnar tapped him out in that fight. Lesnar got him with an arm triangle.
That's right.
Because you watch it, I remember he got him with an arm triangle. That's fucking
right. He got him in an arm triangle, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that fight, I had Shane Carwin on that because he was up and coming.
He should have done. Up
and coming, legit monster.
I think the ref was lenient with Lesnar getting ground and pound on the floor because he was the champion.
Yeah, that's right. That's fucking right.
If that card was lower down, if that fight was lower down the cards,
he was getting hammered in the head, wasn't he?
He was being ground and pounded pretty bad, and then I think the round ended.
Man. I need to watch that fight again. That was a wicked fight. That was fucking wicked.
But yeah, it's just the way the arm triangle and how red Shane Carwin's head goes.
But what happened to Shane Carwin? He's just disappeared.
I think he's retired now.
Such a shame. That fucking guy used to hit.
Sure.
He used to hit people, and they used to just fall over. Like,
legit.
He was so powerful. Fucking that was. See, that's what I mean. That was a good era. That was a good little time.
You just had monsters. But then the problem was you then had big dudes come in who knew how to fight. Like you had Overeem, who was a big fucker in the same class as Lesnar.
Fuck that.
Is fucking Overeem.
Fuck that. And then Verdum, who legitimately is good at both.
He's a beast.
Great fucking black belt. His stand-up's great now.
His stand-up's horrifically good.
Yeah.
He just he didn't even give a fuck about his ground game against Velasquez. He just fucked him up. And then Velasquez tried to take him down. He's like, oh, okay, I'll just fucking do it with a guillotine.
Yeah.
Go home now.
Yeah.
With his fucking Joker
the guillotine and I'm going. Yeah. He did that with Fedor as well, like when he fought him in what's that fucking show?
Pride?
No, not Pride.
Strike Force?
Strike Force, yeah. And he did that with Fedor. Fedor fought him, and it's like, Fedor's everyone loves Elemenko. I fucking love him still now. And
he's coming back, isn't he?
Yeah, he's coming back. He's like, he's doing well. And then Fedor just fucking took him to I think they went to the floor, put him in a triangle, and Fedor had to tap. And afterwards, Fedor was really upset. And again, it's that different progression from that's the fighters now. That was the fighters then. And, he even went up to Fedor and said, you're my hero. I
remember afterwards, yeah.
Like he was really respectful to him because that guy was part of an era. Do you know what I'm saying? He was part of a fucking era. But his game hadn't changed to suit the game now. No. It hadn't got better. And I hope that now his game has got better. So if he does come back, he's going to legitimately hurt people.
He's got to be pretty old now, isn't he?
He's nearly 40. He's got to be 40s.
Yeah.
You ever seen their training camp, the videos of their training camp?
Is it when they're doing it in the snow?
In the snow, outside. There's fucking mattresses to do fucking takedowns on.
Yeah.
It's like he's doing sledges and fucking just loads of shit in the forest, like that's fucking hardcore.
That's the way forward.
Do you ever see his brother fight, Alexandra? Fuck. That guy's just scary. And he's a legitimate fucking, mafia cunt as well. Like, he walked in the ring and he fought, fucking on the tip of my tongue. Who was it he fucking fought? Was it Ivan Kachenkov? Fuck, I can't think who it was. Anyway, Alexander's really, really tall, but again, a heavyweight, quite a big guy, tats everywhere, looks like something out of fucking some Russian mafia thing, right? And you look at him and he's not in good shape, he's just in shape. He gets in the cage, he's not fucking 1 ounce of fuck in him. He's just like this. And this other dude comes charging at him and it was James Thompson. The fucking big English dude comes charging at him, throwing things at him, and he just goes bop bop bop. Done.
Down.
And I was like, "Fuck that, scary motherfucker."
Yeah.
That's fucking legit. But then he lost a couple of fights off that. and just never really come back.
You have some fighters like that. They do big things and then they drop down.
Yeah.
So it happens, man. There's so many fighters now.
There's loads of fights.
There's so
divisions
many fucking dudes.
Stacked. Like the whole of every division is just stacked.
I think once the heavyweights gets a few more people in it, then that'll be sick as well.
Like as Roy Nelson as well. Like that guy, I've not seen him for ages. Like
he was doing well too long ago. I think. Yeah. You got people like Travis Brown as well. He's pretty savage.
What happened to him? He was doing really well.
He's banging Ronda Rousey at the minute.
You're joking me.
Yeah.
And I know why you know that. Why did I know that? How the fuck did I not know that?
That's it, yeah. But
is he honestly smashing her?
I think so, yeah.
What a cunt. That's just weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
He's massive. He's like 6'10". She's like 5'0".
It's a big dude.
Oh, mate.
Then you have Mark Hunt as well.
She's like sliding down that pole. Huh?
Mark Hunt.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fighters rather than fucking Ronda
Oh,
Rousey.
right, yeah. Okay, I thought he was fucking her as well.
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
Just blow his like to walk off.
Where was my invite?
It's finished with
Mr.
a knockout where he just fucks off after he's knocked him out.
Mark Hunt is legitimately the heaviest hitter at the moment.
That's how the Dada 5000, you can understand that way he fell over. If Mark Hunt chinned him, he'd just be like, nah,
or just
this.
like a fucking Street Fighter thing where his head would just fall off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You'd understand
Bounce
that.
on the floor.
Yeah, but fucking hell. Like, I don't know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, when you think about it like that, like Dada 5000 or Kimbo Slice, if they fought someone like Mark Hunt in that fight, they would have got fucking destroyed. Yeah, they're never fighting again.
Do you remember Tank Abbott?
Of course, fucking Tank Abbott.
I watched his I watched this video once, and he was fucking. Believe it or not, he was a legitimate wrestler as well. People don't really realise that. He was benching. He benched 600 pounds of that. Fucking weights are bending like bars, like, and he just gets up and he's like nothing. Fucking starts drinking a beer. But the geezer's fucking unreal. Unreal.
You know, he's
man.
the first guy to wear MMA gloves, so he didn't break his hands.
So he didn't break his hands. Fucking
That's a man who knows something about hitting people.
He fought some big guys as well.
Back in the day, he was like the poster boy back in the day, wasn't he? But it was just fucking spitting sawdust fighting.
Yeah. That was when like you used to get loads of bikers and shit watch the UFC and stuff.
Yeah.
Not saying that they don't watch the UFC now, but like when you had Affliction and shit like that as sponsors.
Yeah, all that old school shit.
All that whole fucking.
I wonder how much this affected companies' revenue from, because you remember what the banners used to look like. You had Venom, you had Hayabusa, you had all that shit on there that now isn't getting. Especially imagine, I don't know how many people bought the McGregor Aldo pay-per-view, but think of how much sponsorship they would have had seen on there. And
I mean, when did all that change? Because I know it was it Nike who was
start of last year.
So it was Nike. Was it Nike?
No, Nike sponsored John Jones.
Sorry, that's right. Nike sponsored John Jones.
First MMA fights that's been sponsored by Nike.
Yeah.
But yeah, they sponsored him as in like Venom sponsors Lyoto Machida.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But now it's just Reebok. That's why they all look the same. But that's why, you know, Stitch, the cut man, he left because his sponsorship was fucked.
Yeah. He couldn't. Yeah. Well, there wasn't.
He lost so much money.
Yeah, I think they wasn't gonna compensate him for that either.
No. So he left and then was in fucking the new Rocky film. What the fuck?
Oh, fucking Creed. Oh,
he's now
what a great film.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, fucking wicked, man.
Sick.
That took me back. I was like, yeah, I'm back. This is Rocky.
Sick. I love that. And great how film. Much of a legit boxer is that actor?
Yeah, he's fucking great. He did such a good job.
Work, like he's a good boxer.
He did such a good job. Like fucking quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah, that's really a fucking stunning film.
Yeah, definitely. There's some good films actually coming out.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what, you know, in the film Warrior, like what training Tom Hardy had. Because...
I've seen some training videos of like strength and conditioning.
Man. Yeah, he looks alright in that film. And that other guy, who's
bad.
the other dude that was in it? His brother.
I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about.
Like, he looks alright as well.
They both look like fighters.
Yeah, like...
And fucking Rumble Johnson was in that as well.
Yeah, he was.
And they stood up and looked alright next to him, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, have you ever seen that film, Here Comes the Boom? And it's got that Kevin...
Kevin Hart?
No, not Kevin Hart. Fucking the big white dude who's like quite tubby.
What actor?
Oh, Kevin James.
Probably know if I saw him.
Yeah, he was in Mall Cop.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, he's in that. It's fucking quality. And he basically gets trained up by Bas Rutten to do an MMA fight. He's a school teacher. This is fucking wicked story.
I read a fucking interview of him in a magazine, Fighters Only or some shit like that. He was in there.
Yeah.
Jokes, okay.
And he fucking gets trained up because basically they're going to close the school down. I think that's what's happening. And he wants to save the school.
So he's fighting for money.
He's fighting for money.
Cool.
And as he's fucking going through the film, obviously I think there's a cameo with Joe Rogan in it as well at some point, I think. But yeah, it's just fucking quality. He's fighting in one ring, and like they're fighting outside, and then he fought like he gets punched, falls in the corner, and the whole ring collapses. It's some like ropey show.
Yeah.
But it's such a good film. You have to watch it, man.
Watch that,
it's called Here Comes the Boom. It's fucking quality.
Okay.
Really good film, and he trained really hard for that. Apparently, he was like really legit. Like
he still does. He still trains.
Oh,
from what I understood from the interview.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if he's training BJJ or something or just MMA in general.
It's fucking man. He's good, man. He's a nice guy as well.
Yeah, he's a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love a bit of that shit.
Yeah, I like all that shit.
But yeah, there's some good fighting films.
Yeah.
Good fighting films. But dude, I think we fucking covered we covered UFC.
We've covered quite a bit, haven't we? Yeah.
What are you saying about One Championship, their weight divisions?
Yes.
What are you
I
saying?
quite like this because this whole weight cut thing has been like whoever can genetically get down to the lowest from a heavier weight.
Who fights better at that said weight?
100%, and it's dangerous because people have been trying to do that, and like some guys have been like, I think someone died, or some shit like from it, and other guys have been completely unwell. It's not good for your body. Like you can only do that a few times, and you're gonna be in a bad way. But they've also like because the UFC have stopped the IV thing, and shit like that, which is great. But it's kind of still turning a blind eye to it. It's kind of still like, well, you can weight cut and whatever you need to do, you do it. If you don't make the weight, you'll have to pay a fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like that's the way. This ONE FC have kind of hit it on the nail on the head. They're going to be like weighing people throughout.
Yeah, it's 8 weeks before the fight.
Yeah, and they're going to keep weighing them.
Weight.
Yeah,
yeah,
and they're going to keep weighing them and keep keep a check of this. That's their weight. The only thing I can see it being a problem is like if a guy, there's a difference between you training and then training for a fight, and you do lose weight. But in the same respect, it means you can eat more, I suppose. I suppose. I don't know. I might be wrong. People listen to this going, "No, fuck you, man. You're talking shit."
That's how much I pretty much live to it. I train a lot, so I eat a lot.
Yeah.
And I stay around the same weight.
Yeah.
If I cut my eating down, I'd lose weight.
Yeah. I do the opposite. I do no training. I just eat loads. But no, it's interesting because I'm hoping it will stop this, and also as well, it will open the doors to having better weight divisions. Because at the moment you're asked to get down to some weight. So you take Craig Littlewood for instance. I think this fight he's fighting at. What's he fighting at?
Is he fighting at 80?
80, I think. Something like that.
He usually cut down to 70.
He normally fights at 76, I think.
76? I want to say something like that.
He's always struggled to get there. And it's not like he's carrying a lot of fat. He's tall. He's quite.
He can't help it. It's just
wide.
his build. He's not fat in any way. No. He's not skinny, but he's not. He's like ripped, isn't he? Style.
So for him to get down to that weight category, it's a struggle, So this should open up like certain weight categories. There should be more weight categories, I think personally, anyways. But it is what it is. There's also a big difference between light heavyweight and heavyweight, considering heavyweight's unlimited.
Pretty much.
And light heavyweight is like 205 or whatever. Yet guys can be like 60 pounds heavier. So if you come in at like 215, that's shit.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It is a big thing, I think. But oh man, I hope it does. I hope it pushes again MMA in the right way. Yeah.
But ONE FC is pretty legit, actually.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I've been watching quite a bit of that recently. Yeah, I like the vibe that's going on.
It is good. There's some good shows out there, man. Like we get a bit blinded by.
It's just UFC, isn't it?
Watching UFC. Yeah. But there's some great shows out there.
Yeah.
Fusion being one of them, I have to say that because it's fucking.
Plugging it again.
Yeah, but dude, that last event. I mean, I know I'm backstage and I'm working with fights now.
I was down as a spectator. It's sick.
Fuck, man. Like, it was so good.
Yeah.
And like every time I'm like, I want to be selfish. I just want to be a spectator. I just want a table. I want to sit down. I want to eat my food. I want to get pissed and I want to watch this shit. But I can't, obviously, got the fighters and that. But fuck, man, it's such a good show.
The next one is going to be sick. March 5th.
Fuck me, man. It's going to be good.
It's a stacked card. And after training, you getting me to come in and do a bit of the fight camp as well.
Yeah, man. The fight camp's been good.
Been training with them. It's interesting. And sparring with them as well, because just sparring with the fighters, it gets you into the world of you're in trouble if you get in with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, definitely.
There ain't no playing.
Definitely.
With a lot of dudes. And a lot of them, like, we don't go mad at training, do we? No. We don't kill each other in sparring.
That's right.
So when you take it up the extra 20%, ain't fun for people. Especially with people like Craig and Aaron and Diego and Banny.
Yeah, definitely. And do you know what as well? Like, I mean, I forgot to mention him earlier. Freddie Grinham. Like... First MMA fight, taken the fight camp on. I think he's like missed one class. Yeah. Like, because he'd hurt his leg a little bit or something at one time and he just needed to ice it and rest it. But fuck that, he's done so well. He's changed so much. Everything, like his groundwork, his stand up is fucking so good. I'm really, really proud of all the guys. They've really taken this fight camp like to another level. They really have. Like, it's fucking brilliant. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I've been loving being a part of it, man. Definitely. Just
need Anthea to get her ass in gear and fucking start fighting.
Yeah, she's sick. Fucking beast.
She is good.
I sparred with her and done pads for her. Yeah, she ain't no joke.
No, she needs to get a fight in, but I'll have to
see. Yeah. Hopefully our boy Hector as well gets some shit going on.
Yeah, man. Oh, fucking yeah. I forgot to mention Hector again.
Because it's not a listed fight, is it?
No, but again, taken fight camp, very serious. He's making weight perfectly. Like,
he's 1 kg above where he needs to be now, and he's quite comfortable.
Yeah,
and relaxed. I don't think he's killing
that
himself.
Was like over 10 kg. I think he's cut. He's done really well. He's and his training's on point. Everything's good, man. He's really, like on the last Friday class. First time I've legitimately watched him and gone, I'm not worried about you now, dude. I know you got this. Yeah. Like, when I say not worried, I mean like there's no holes in the game where I can go, oh fuck, I need him to work on this or that. Like, I watched him and I was like, yes, he's got it.
It's starting to fall in place.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, he's another guy. Like, you take them leg pads off and put him in a cage with you, you're not going to have fun.
Oh, fuck.
I've been kicked by it. Me and Hector have had some strikes between us. And
I can't imagine him. I couldn't. Him just fucking hitting me with one of those kicks.
One of those kicks. His boxing's sick. His reach is sick, and his boxing and movement is good. But them kicks just comes out like gun jack. He winds him up and just and you're done.
Yeah, completely.
It's fucking X-ray from Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean? When it goes in and everything's just broken.
Yeah.
And there's Hector just standing there.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolute savage is Hector.
Definitely.
Hopefully he gets a fight or is on the next fusion.
That
dude has another few months and another fight camp before his next fight.
Can you imagine him in a few months' time?
Angry as fuck 'cause he didn't get a fight this time because now he found.
Mate. That's the only thing I worry about this, like with the smaller shows. Like, I feel sorry for like Mark and Rick who run those shows. Excuse me. They have so many guys pull out and
so many all the time.
And it's just not. It just don't seem right. It never used to happen to me back in the day. Like, fighting, never used to have pull-outs like this, but it just seems like something that just happens so much now.
People are worried about their record, aren't they?
Yeah, again.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, if you say in our gym, I was talking to whoever, I can't remember, about their fight, and we're talking about their fighter, and they've watched videos, and they're like, yeah, he's pretty good, but blah 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 blah. Imagine if, like, I'm fighting this guy called Diego, or I'm fighting this guy called Aaron, I'll go and have a look, and you're like,
yeah, you watch their fight.
I fancy being able to have a fucking livable life the next day. I want to go to work on Monday.
Yeah.
I don't want Diego to bring out his Mortal Kombat kick and fold my face in.
Straight from the pits of hell. That
scorpion kick. He may as well came out the ground from some fucking fire with the kick.
Straight from hell. It was unreal, that kick, man. Fucking
no joke.
And he's done it twice. Fucking. Well, we've had him on a couple of times on here. And like, after the first time we were like, oh, let's talk about that fucking kick. And then the next time we were like, dude, let's talk about that fucking kick.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, man. Fucking good.
Beast. yeah, beasts down there. That event is going to be sick.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of good talent fighting, and a lot of preparation. Like you can come down and train, and you can come down and train. Do you know what I mean? There's two different types.
Yeah, definitely.
Of training.
It's been a good fight camp.
Mm.
Been really good.
Yeah, I've been loving that shit.
Should we wrap this up?
Can do. We can do.
It's been a pleasure, Paul. Shame that Bill and Ban couldn't be here today, but I'm sure they're really sorry. I'm sure they're really sorry for letting us down.
There'll be some excuses tomorrow.
Oh, fucking! There's gonna be a few smack bums tomorrow, I think. But it's been a pleasure, dude.
Mate, yeah. Slinging words.
And I think I'm quite looking forward to the next podcast, and the Fight Companion one's going to be good as well.
Yeah, and After Fusion as well.
Yeah, and After Fusion. Oh yeah, guys, I'm going to try and I'm going to speak to Ricardo da Silva and Mark Hobbs, the two guys that run Fusion. Mark also has his own camp in East Gristed called KFA, and obviously Ricardo Nova Forza UK, Epsom, two legit guys that are fucking smashing it with these shows. I've not been on such a good show. That's why we talk about it a lot here, because we both go to the shows. We have guys obviously that fight on there and stuff like that, and it's a legit show, brilliant. So it'd be really good to talk to them guys. So we shall try to get them on. When they've got time.
Yeah, and talk about their Destination BJJ.
Oh, Destination BJJ, I forgot about that as well. Yeah, that's another great thing. I think he's going that weekend, isn't he?
On the Sunday, I want to say.
On the Sunday, yeah. So, it's another great thing where he's got so many great clubs to train in Brazil.
You have to go next year.
Next year. I want to go fucking this year, bro.
I want to go this year.
I wanted to go in March, but I've got things with the little man to sort out. But yeah, that's legit. Go and train at all these great camps.
9 days or something like that.
Fuck, man, it's so good.
It'd be rad.
Because I went before. Like, I went back in the day.
Yeah.
And that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
But this would be sicker,
Yeah. It's got to be done.
Yeah.
It's got to be done.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Big dog. Nice one.
It's been a pleasure.